What if I told you that even with perfect gym attendance and a hypertine diet, you might be missing the single most crucial element for real muscle growth? It's a hidden factor that, when ignored, means your hard work could be largely wasted, particularly for those of us over 60. Hello, I'm Dr. Kenji Sato. For over 30 years, I've dedicated my practice to one mission: helping seniors just like you reclaim the strength and vitality they thought was lost forever. That hidden factor isn't another serving of chicken breast. The true key to rebuilding muscle is collagen. But here's the first critical mistake I see seniors make. They reach for expensive collagen supplements. The shocking reality is that most powders lack the natural gelatin matrix that makes whole food collagen so potent. Without it, your body struggles to use it effectively. The second mistake is relying solely on beef bone broth. While popular, it often provides a disappointingly low concentration. To actively reverse ag-related muscle loss, studies show seniors need at least 15 grams of collagen daily. A typical bowl of bone broth might only give you a fraction of that, making your efforts feel slow and frustrating. But that's why you're here. In TSBDO, I will reveal 2 liquid collagen sources that contain up to 8 times more bioavailable collagen than common bone broth. These are the natural muscle-building secrets that can truly make a difference. I'm going to start with the second best source first, as it's easier for you to find. Then, I'll reveal the absolute #1 source that most people completely overlook. And be sure to stay until the very end, because I'll also expose the 3 common foods that might be turning your collagen toxic and actively sabotaging your muscle gains. You won't want to miss this. If you haven't already, subscribe now so you're always updated with the latest health breakthroughs. Let's begin. Our second best source, and a true powerhouse of muscle-building nutrition, is fish skin broth. A single cup packs an impressive 12 to 15 grams of collagen, but its real magic lies in its form. Marine collagen. Your body absorbs this type of collagen 1.5 times more efficiently than other sources, delivering building blocks directly to your muscle fibers and connective tissue. But there's a bonus most people don't know about. Fish skin is loaded with omega-3 fatty acids and the powerful antioxidants. These nutrients are crucial for seniors. They work to reduce the natural inflammation that occurs after exercise, allowing your muscles to recover faster and grow stronger. Omega-3 South also improve protein synthesis, meaning your body becomes better at using all the protein you eat, not just the collagen. The results are not just theoretical. A recent study in Japan followed 120 seniors with sarcopenia for 6 months. The group drinking fish skin broth daily gained an incredible 3.2 pounds of pure muscle mass, while the control group gained less than 1 pound. Researchers called it a natural muscle preservation therapy. This isn't new knowledge. For over 2,000 years, traditional Chinese medicine has used this exact broth to combat what they called muscle withering disease, understanding its power long before our modern labs. Now, I understand that preparing fresh broth daily can be a commitment. For those busy days, a high-quality wild-caught marine collagen powder can be an excellent and convenient alternative. Just be sure to choose a trusted brand. Making the broth yourself is simple. Just simmer fish skins from salmon or cod in water for 2 to 3 hours with a bit of ginger and sea salt. When it cools, it should form a thick gel. That's how you know you've successfully extracted all of that precious muscle-building collagen. But as powerful as fish skin broth is, there is one source that stands above all others, and that is chicken feet broth. While it may sound unusual, chicken feet broth delivers a massive 15 to 18 grams of collagen per cup. That's nearly 70% of its total protein content. It's primarily composed of type 1 and type 2 collagen. Type 1 directly rebuilds your muscle fibers, while type 2 strengthens the cartilage cushioning your joints. For seniors, this dual action effect means stronger, more resilient muscles and a noticeable reduction in joint pain during daily activities. But here's the truly shocking bonus. Chicken feet are a natural, potent source of glucosamine and chondroitin, the very same compounds found in expensive joint supplements. And speaking of which, if significant joint pain is a major concern for you, adding a high-quality glucosamine supplement can provide an extra boost to your recovery. The key is finding a pure, reliable source. The science backs this up. A study from South Korea tracked 85 seniors for just 4 months. Those who regularly consumed chicken feet broth increased their leg strength by an astonishing 28% and reduced post-exercise muscle soreness by 45%. Its unique profile was deemed superior to traditional protein supplements. This wisdom has been known for centuries. For over 3,000 years, traditional Chinese medicine has prescribed this exact soup for bone strength, knowing the feet contain the most powerful compounds in the entire chicken. Topere tea. Simply simmer cleaned chicken feet in a pot of water with onions and your favorite herbs for 4 to 6 hours. Just like the fish broth, it should become thick and gelatinous when cooled, confirming you've unlocked its muscle-building power. But here is the ultimate secret. You don't have to choose. When you combine fish skin broth and chicken feet broth, you create a powerful synergy. You get both marine and land-based collagen, creating a complete amino acid profile that a single source can't provide. It's like a tag team for muscle repair. I know, simmering for hours sounds like a chore. That's why I always recommend using a slow cooker. It's a safe, set it and forget it way to get maximum extraction with minimum effort. To easily incorporate this into your day. For breakfast, whisk some into your scrambled eggs for a creamy, protein-packed start. At lunch, use it as a base for a hearty vegetable and lean chicken soup. And for dinner, simply sip a warm, seasoned mug 30 minutes before your meal. This primes your digestion for maximum nutrient absorption while you sleep. However, all that powerful nutrition can be completely neutralized if you pair it with the wrong foods. So let's talk about the 3 foods you must avoid. The number 1 food you should never pair with your collagen broths is one that might shock you. White rice. White rice has a glycemic index of 73. That's even higher than pure sugar. When you eat it, the massive blood sugar spike it causes interferes with your body's ability to absorb the precious amino acids from your collagen. A 2019 study confirmed this, finding that seniors who ate high glycemic foods with their protein showed 40% less muscle protein synthesis. But here's the hidden danger. When white rice combines with the minerals in your broth, it can create toxic compounds called advanced glycation end products, or these AGEs accumulate in your muscle tissue, causing inflammation and accelerating muscle breakdown. You're accidentally working against yourself. I'll never forget my patient, Margaret, at 87. She was frustrated, getting weaker despite drinking broth daily. She couldn't even carry her own groceries from the car. The culprit, a bowl of white rice with every meal. We switched it to quinoa, and within 3 weeks, she had gained over 2 pounds of lean muscle. So if you are serious about your strength, avoid white rice at least 2 hours before or after your collagen meal. Your independence depends on. The second dangerous pairing you must avoid is combining your collagen broth with alcohol, especially in the evening. I know many seniors enjoy a glass of wine with dinner or a nightcap to relax, believing it's a harmless ritual, but it's creating a perfect storm for muscle decay. Research shows that even a single glass of wine can halt muscle protein synthesis by up to 37%. It interferes with your body's ability to process the amino acids from the collagen, rendering your healthy broth nearly useless. And the timing makes it worse. Drinking at night disrupts the natural muscle repair cycle that is supposed to happen while you're in a deep sleep. The hidden danger is even more alarming. Alcohol blocks a critical muscle-building pathway called mTOR signaling. On top of that, it reacts with the amino acids in your broth to create toxic aldehydes, which directly damage your muscle cells. I treated an 82-year-old retired construction worker named Robert. He drank his chicken feet broth every night, but always followed it with what he called his medicinal whiskey. For months, his strength continued to decline. He couldn't even open a tight jar of pickles anymore. We made just one change. We eliminated his evening alcohol. Within 6 weeks, his grip strength increased by 23%, and he had gained nearly 2 pounds of lean muscle. The solution is simple. Keep your recovery days alcohol. Finally, the third food you should never pair with your collagen broth is a breakfast favorite, bacon. That smoky, salty flavor seems like the perfect complement, but this processed meat is one of the worst saboteurs of your muscle-building efforts. A single strip contains over 400 milligrams of sodium, plus nitrates, phosphates, and other chemical preservatives. When combined with your already minoric broth, this sodium overload causes systemic inflammation, which directly blocks muscle protein synthesis and puts enormous strain on your heart. A Harvard study confirmed this. Seniors who ate processed meats with their protein meals showed 45% higher inflammatory markers and 30% less muscle growth. But the hidden danger is the chemical reaction. The preservatives in bacon react with the amino acids in your broth to form dangerous compounds called NEAT. These compounds are directly linked to muscle degeneration and an increased risk of certain cancers. You are literally creating toxins in your digestive system. I remember Dorothy, an 85-year-old who loved adding crispy bacon bits to her fish broth. For months, her joint pain was worsening, and her blood pressure was dangerously high. We simply switched the bacon for some herbs and plain grilled chicken. Within weeks, her inflammation markers dropped by 40%. Her blood pressure normalized, and she finally started feeling the muscle and joint benefits of the collagen. Your muscles need clean fuel, not processed poison disguised as a treat. Now that you know these 3 dangerous combinations, I have a question for you. Which of these toxic pairings have you been unknowingly consuming? Be honest. Drop a comment below and let me know. I read every single one, and I'm genuinely curious about your experiences. If you're serious about taking control of your muscle health, I've created a complete resource for you. My 30-day muscle recovery meal plan contains over 50 delicious, collagen-rich recipes designed to avoid these toxic combinations and maximize your gains. I've put the link to it in the first pinned comment below this video. But before you go, I have something even more exciting. Tomorrow, I'm revealing a secret that can build leg strength without a single exercise. I'll show you 3 specific massage points on your legs that, when stimulated for 30 seconds before bed, have been clinically proven to increase muscle activation while you sleep. I'm only sharing this with my subscribers first, so if you haven't yet, hit that subscribe button now. You don't want to miss this. Stay strong!